Welcome. We are visiting Vedic mathematics, science, and technology scriptures. First amongst them is Surya Upanishad. During all these sessions, we have been visiting the values of this scripture. Today, we are completing first stage of visit to the values of this scripture. In the light of these values, we shall be continuing the pursuit by having a visit to another connected scriptures. Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the scripture of essence of essences. It is the ultimate sum up. Chapter 4 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita preserves the enlightenment as that as is the command and sharing of Shri Bhagavan Lord Krishna with Arjuna, as that this yoga, the Sankhya Yoga of chapter 2 and Karma Yoga of chapter 3, is the yoga enlightenment which was imparted by Lord Krishna himself to Surya, the sun. The domain, the values domain, the knowledge domain, the enlightenment domain, and the functional reality of Surya, sun, is as per the Sankhya Yoga Nishtha. Sankhya and Yoga Nishtha are two distinct but parallel and complementing and supplementing its Vedic system. Chapter 2 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is all about Sankhya Yoga, and chapter 3 is all about Karma Yoga. Sankhya Yoga is the knowledge stream, while Karma Yoga is the stream. Pure and applied values of knowledge are as per Sankhya Yoga and Karma Yoga respectively. Both pure and applied values of our solar universe are as per this system. This system was imparted, this system was infused, system was vested, system was imbibed, this system was bestowed upon the sun by Lord Krishna. And the first three shlokas, chapter 4 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, preserve as that this yoga was imparted to sun by Shri Bhagavan, and sun had imparted this system to Manu. Manu had imparted it to Ikshvaku, and then it has reached the Raj Rishis, and it is thereafter that the continuity lineage was disturbed, and it is the same system which is being imparted by Lord Krishna to Arjuna. Sadhakas are fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with Vedic systems shall be through these values of these three shlokas of chapter 4 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita in continuity of the knowledge preserved in Surya Mantra. Surya Mantra Om iti ekakshar Brahm Grini iti dvayakshare Surya iti dvayaksharam Aditya iti trini aksharani Etasya Surya Ashtro Manu. It is this preservation which deserves to be appreciated, which deserves to be imbibed in reference to the enlightenment preserved as shlokas 1 to 3 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. This Surya mantra is having help of as many as 13 formulations, and these 13 formulations are Om, Ek, Iti, Akshar, Brahm, Grini, Dve, Surya, Aditya, Re, At, Asht, Manu. These 13 formulations as value 13 are equal to the TC value 13 of formulation Surya. It is a Surya mantra. Therefore, sadhakas fulfilled with intensity to be parallel with Vedic systems shall visit these 13 formulations and to reach at the inner folds of PC values of this range of 13 formulations. One shall sequentially be through them, one shall imbibe them sequentially as these formulations are constituting Surya Mantra, which is to be recited by the sadhakas with faith at the time of sunrise, at the time of sunset, as well as in between during the middle time, middle day, the mid. Therefore, we shall see that these formulations of a Surya Mantra of paragraph 7 of Surya Upanishad as such is a composition of 5 sentences. These 5 sentences as compositions of word formulations availing alphabet letters of Devanagari alphabet. As such, these formulations can be comprehended in terms of their TCV values and inner 10 folds of these TCV values. Of these, the first 4 as word, as syllables, as letters, and as TCV value. These quadruple inner folds of the TCV values in respect of these 5 sentences are tabulated. The table on the left hand side on the screen is in the first row is reproduction of the text. Then the number of words followed by number of syllables, followed by number of letters, followed by the TC values have been enlisted. The sum of these values in respect of Omiti Ekakshadram are 29, which is equal to the TC value of Brahma, Creator, the Supreme, the Overlord of real force space. Grini iti akshare, the second sentence of paragraph 7 is having summation value 28 in respect of the first 3 folds being words, syllables, and letters. Value 28 is the TC value of formulation Brahm. Therefore, the first sentence takes us to the domain of Brahma, while the second sentence takes us to the domain of Brahm. It is this reach from Brahma to Brahm, from value 29 to value 28, which in continuity will make 29 plus 28 is equal to 57, which is the TC value of Brahm Nirvana. This is the end fruit of Sankhya Yoga. Chapter 2 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita is all about Sankhya Yoga. This scripture, chapter, is a composition of 72 shlokas. The last shloka is preserving the enlightenment as Nirvana. Therefore, the sadhakas who recite with faith this mantra, Surya mantra, then the first two components, quarters, Om iti ek akshar Brahm, Grihane iti akshare, together are of value 57, equal to the value of Brahm Nirvana. A step ahead, Surya iti akshar dvayam as well leads to value 29. One shall have a pause here, and one shall sit comfortably and to permit the mind to be parallel with these organization features. As from Brahma, there is a reach at Brahm, and then from Brahm, there is a reach at Brahma. It is this reach at the middle for Brahm is the organization feature which deserves to be comprehended well. The fourth step, Aditya iti Trini Aksharani, is of value 35. Value 35 is equal to the TC value of formulation Udgit. Value 35 is also equal to the TC value of Vasudev. Vasudev Sarmam is the end value reach of chapter 7, Gyan Vigyan Yoga. The end reach value of Gyan Vigyan Yoga is Vasudev Sarmam iti. Therefore, sadhakas reciting with faith this mantra will sequentially have a reach from both ends at its middle as Brahm, and transcendence therefrom is going to be at Udgit. And the cumulative effect is that this phenomenon becomes the phenomenon of Param Vijom. The fifth sentence, which is the sum up, is of value 44, equal to TC value 44, Param Vijom. Now see, if we add value 1 as these 5 formulations being integrated, making a wholesome, so the value 29 will take us to value 30, which is equal to the TC value Sahita, and value 35 will take to value 36, value of Paranava, and value 44 will take us to value 45, which is the value of now Brahm. As such, sadhakas who recite this mantra with faith, with repeated frequencies, acquires the grace which is of the order of Sahitas and Paranava Sarvideshu, Paranava being the value surfacing as Vedas, as Navbrahm. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with the Vedic systems, and sadhakas fulfilled with intensity to acquire, attain grace, transcendental grace, shall recite this mantra with faith and acquire the transcendental grace of now Brahm. From Brahma Nirvana to be established within now Brahm, to be parallel with Pranava Sarvideshu. One is to be parallel with the values of the Surya mantra. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with Vedic systems shall recite Surya mantra with faith. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity efforts to be parallel with Vedic systems shall visit first three shlokas of chapter 4 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita along with the values of paragraph 7, preserving Surya Mantra. Surya Upanishad to Srimad Bhagavad Gita is the Vedic mathematics, Vedic sciences, and Vedic technologies. Sadhakas fulfilled with intensity of urge to be parallel with Vedic systems shall follow this path of Surya Mantra and acquire enlightened state of Brahm Nirvana within now Brahm. Thank you very much.